Okay, good afternoon students. So as we were discussing about wastewater or the story of wastewater. Okay, so in our latter discussion, that means in our previous discussion, we discussed about properties of pure water. Then we talked about use of water. That means where water can be used. Then we talked about wastewater. That means the meaning of wastewater. So the wastewater is actually the water that we use for our daily activities. As for example, in for domestic use, for industrial use, or for other related uses. So today we are going to talk about sewage. Okay, so what do you mean by sewage? So you have just seen the list letter sewage, mostly in the municipality cards or in the municipality templates or whatsoever. Okay, so the sewage means actually is a liquid waste. It is a liquid waste. That means, as we all know, water is in the form of liquid mostly. Okay, it is also in the form of solid and gases. But what you can see, major portion of a water is in a liquid state. Okay, that means whatever the things, that means for washing, okay, for cleaning, and for what you can say, regulating body temperature or regulating other temperature. Okay, so we use water. That means we use water in each and every thing. So sewage is actually a liquid waste. Liquid waste means the waste that we use, okay, and it is in the form of fluid. That means it is in the form of liquid, and that is called sewage. Okay, as for example, you can write soap water after you take a bath. Okay, the soap water, that means the water that contains soap or shampoos or detergents. Okay, then water that contains what you can say, when you wash your dishes, okay, and it is oily, that means oily water, or you can say greasy water. Or you can say lubricated water. Okay, lubricated or greasy water. Okay, that means the water which we use for washing the dishes, made up of which what you can say, in which we use oils mostly. Okay, so sewage is a liquid waste. Sewage contains wastewater from, so it contains wastewater from what you can say, household. Okay, household means your homes, then industries, then factories, then you can write in hospitals, or you can write medical, where medical facilities are there. Okay, you can write it. So as we all know, we throw waste from houses mostly. Okay, so when we take bath, or when we wash clothes, or when we wash other things, okay, the water that is removed from our drain pipe, okay, that type of waste is called sewage, and that is called liquid waste. Then in industries, as we all know, for cooling the machineries or to wash the raw material, okay, in industries or in factories, mostly water is used, and after that water washes away various things, various impurities, it gets mixed with the water, and that is removed through the drain, and that is termed as waste or sewage. Then in hospitals, as we all know, hospitals are most hygienic place in our environment. Okay, so hospitals, to keep hospitals clean, each and every time they staff, they wipe the floors, or they, what you can say, they just clean the place, okay, so that no germs can be there. So we can say that from these all places, not only three, these all places like homes, industries and factories and hospitals, the liquid waste has been or is been removed, and that is called sewage. Okay, so and even rainwater. So the impurities present in the sewage are called pollutants. Okay, that means sewage is liquid waste, so obviously it has an impurities. That means the suspended particles, okay, which is actually polluting the water. Okay, as we all know about water, that it is odorless, it is colorless, it is tasteless, and it is transparent. Okay, so you can say when anything is mixed in water, when its color changes, or when its odor changes, or when its taste changes, then we can say it has been polluted, or some impurities has been embedded in water. Okay, so there are impurities. The impurities in waste state, in sewage, are actually termed as pollutants. Actually termed as pollutants. Pollutants, or you can say contaminants. Okay, pollutants or contaminants, or we can say simply write pollutants, because these things, these impurities is polluting the water. Okay, so the impurities or the pollutants present in the sewage are, okay, these impurities can be of different types. Okay, as for example, number one, organic impurities. So what do you mean by organic impurities? So what do you mean by organic? First of all, what do you mean by organic? So to know about organic, we have to know the basic things related to living. That means, as we all know, we all study about living things and non-living things, right? Living things and non-living things. And as we all know, living things means the things which can respond, so which have life, or which grow, okay, which perform various functions. Similarly, non-living things which do not have those characters. So as you are increasing, as your standard of study is increasing, this word, okay, this word will be termed differently. Okay, as for example, living and non-living things can also be termed as biotic and abiotic factors. Okay, if you move to higher standard, then in biotic we can also write, in biotic we can also write biotic as organic, and abiotic organic. That means don't get confused with these three words. Okay, these words will be used in different subjects or different factors. Okay, as for example, mostly biotic and abiotic, this term we mostly use in term biology. Organic and inorganic, this word we use in chemistry. Okay, so organic means basically living materials. Okay, so organic impurities means impurities that we get from living beings. Okay, that we get from living beings. That means human feces, what do you mean a human feces? Human feces. Human feces means not this face, it's not face, it's FAECES. Human feces means the waste material, the solid waste that we remove from our body, and obviously that is the stool. Human feces means stool. Okay, the toilet in morning, whenever you go to toilet, okay, that is called feces. Then another one, we have animal waste. Animal waste. Okay, and animal waste can be anything. It can be the skin, as for example the snake. Okay, when they remove the skin, that means those waste. Okay, or when they throw exterior waste, these waste. Okay, then we have oils that we get from plants and animals. Then we have urea, pesticides, herbicides. Pesticides, herbicides, that means these are some chemicals, okay, that we get it through organic matters. Then we have fruits and vegetables waste at last. Fruits and vegetable waste. So these fruits and vegetable waste, we get it maximum in terms of organic impurities. As for example, we know that human faces, we can't see directly human faces. Okay, that means it's not visible. Okay, what I mean to say that we don't deface it in open. Actually, we have some place to deface it. That means it will go underground only. Okay, but when it is busted or when it is cracked or when there is a leakage in the sewage system, when there is a leakage in the sewage system, we will face a problem, because that impurities will be get mixed in the rivers. Okay, then we have animal waste, that also can't be obtained, means we can't see in a proper manner. But fruits and vegetable waste, that means fruits and vegetable waste means the peels of the onions, okay, or the rotten vegetables, or the vegetables which has been of no use. That means what I mean to say that if there is a vegetable and it's okay for you, and the rest of the vegetables if you want to throw it, that type of vegetable is called fruits and vegetable waste, and it is maximum. And there is a process also to throw this type of waste. Okay, we can't simply throw in the ground. Okay, it will what you can say, as we all know, because fruits and vegetable waste get mixed with soil, but it takes a time. So it's better to dug that area and put that waste inside the ground and cover it with the soil. Okay, so that there will be no false smell. Then we have inorganic waste. Inorganic waste. So what do you mean by inorganic waste? So inorganic waste means opposite to organic waste, like nitrates and phosphates of minerals. Okay, or you can say minerals. Okay, minerals means there are many minerals. Okay, that are inorganic nature. That means they are non-living components. Okay, minerals means what you can say, you can write zinc also. Then to pollute water we get zinc is there and other impurities are there. Okay, so inorganic waste. Number third one, we have bacteria. Okay, so what was the discussion in the earlier, that means impurities, and impurities can be visible or it can be invisible also. Okay, depending upon the factors, that means organic factors, inorganic factors, and bacteria. So bacteria, we can't see the bacteria because bacteria are mostly microorganisms. Okay, and that cannot be seen through our naked eye, but they are present in the water and that also act as the impurities. Okay, so bacteria you can write. So they causes various diseases. Okay, when you drink it, these bacteria get, we ingest these all bacteria we get inside our body, and that cause some harm. Okay, because they are all antibodies. Then at last we have fourth one, we have other microorganisms, or you can include here also bacteria and microorganism. Bacteria and microorganisms, that means those organisms which get mixed with water. So basically we have three types of impurities: organic impurities, inorganic impurities, and at last bacteria and microorganisms. Yes, these can also be included in organic impurities, but they are not organic matter. Okay, they are the organisms. Okay, so this was all about different types of impurities. Now let's talk about few terms related to sewage. That means, as we all know that whenever things is get polluted, when water is get polluted, when water pollutes, the impurities present in it are called pollutants. That means we have two terms. Two terms means, number one, pollution, and that causes impurities, the pollutants. Okay, so in terms of sewage, we have, first of all, we have sewers. The term sewers. What do you mean by sewers? So sewers, the small pipes which carry wastewater. That means pipes which carry wastewater is called sewers. Okay, the pipeline. You can't say that there is a pipe. You will call it a sewers. Okay, pipes which carry wastewater to other places. As for example, at your home, okay, there is a sink, and whatever the wastewater, whatever you or whatever at your homes, whatever the impurities are mixed in that water, it goes through the drain. Okay, and there is a sewer. Sewer means a pipelines, and that is called sewers. Okay, so the underground network of small and big pipes which carry wastewater from point of production is called sewerage. So we have another term, sewerage. That means group of pipes, or what you can say, more than one pipe, or simply say group of pipes. So group of pipe is only sewers. That means only one, if only one pipe is there, then you can say it is a sewers. Means that is connected from one household. But as you all know, in a colony we have many households, and each household have many wastewaters. Okay, that is released. So you can't release directly into the into your neighborhood. Okay, we have to put a proper drainage system. Okay, so sewerage, group of pipes. Then we have manholes, number 3. Okay, so as I told that a group of pipes, suppose from this home, okay, from this home 2, 3, 4, okay, one sewers is gone here, another group of another is here, this also have here. Suppose this is pipe, okay, sewers, these all are sewers. So, and the ground, these all households are releasing the waste water. Okay, and here a big pipe is attached. to remove this wastewater. That means they are flowing towards this direction. The water is flowing towards this direction, and at certain place there is no houses. That means it have to be transported to far distance places. So at these places we have a manhole here. Okay, in local language you call dhapu, but it is a manhole. This is called manhole. And what is the need of this manhole? As for example, if there is a blockage here, due to some reason, if there is a blockage, so to remove that blockage from this manhole, one can clear the drain, or one can clear this sewerage. Okay, so this manhole is very much important, and it will be placed at a fixed distance. As for example, from 15 to 100 meter or 50 to 80 meter. Okay, it depends upon the area. That means the area of the houses or the colonies. Okay, so by this process the drains can be cleaned. So this was all about the term used in sewage. That means sewers, sewage and manholes. Now we will move towards an experiment. That means treatment of polluted water. How we can treat polluted water? As we all know, we pollute water with various things. Treatment of polluted water. So this polluted water contains various impurities, as we have already discussed. That means it contains various impurities. So it contains various treatment of polluted water. So as we all know that how we can treat polluted water. So water gets polluted due to various reasons. Okay, by household activities. Okay, then industries and factories, and they have many impurities, and impurities can be of many types. Okay, some are solid, some are solid impurities. Okay, some impurities we can't see, cannot be seen, and some impurities have just change. It can change color, that means it can discolor the water. That means, as we all know that water is colorless, so some color can come, some foul smell can come. Okay, so treatment of water pollution, that means as I was discussing that we can treat polluted water, that means to reuse it. Okay, not for drinking purpose, but for agriculture purpose we can use it. Okay, you can use polluted water after treating it, after making it usable. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, we have a process like filtration, aeration, then filtration, aeration is there, chlorination. Okay, so by this all process, there are other process also, filtration, aeration, chlorination, we can purify water. Okay, or you can write sedimentation also. So these all are the process of treating polluted water. So we will talk about an activity. We will talk about an activity or simple activity by which we can treat polluted water. in simple way. As for example, if this is a beaker, okay, this is a beaker and water is there. Water is there and just put a solid waste, solid impurities like mud, sand, okay, then put some organic waste, okay, put organic waste, put organic waste, put sand and mud in a beaker. So how you can, so this water is polluted. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to make it sedimented. As for example, by the process of sedimentation. For example, if there is any impurities, by the process of so if there is any impurities in it, what you can say, we just keep it aside, okay, without moving it or without touching it, okay, keep that thing aside. Then what happens, the organic waste or the heavier particles, they will be sedimented at this place, and this water which is in a liquid form, we can put this water in another beaker. So this is water, but it is not pure. It can be colored, some odor smell can be there, okay. Then this water, beaker 1 and this is beaker 2. Again this water can be placed, not this water, we can filter it by the process of filtration. Here we have to take a funnel, okay, this is funnel, then filter paper, then beaker stand, and another beaker, that means beaker number 3. So what we will do, we will fold this filter paper, okay, and we will put in this funnel, and when this water is poured in this funnel, beside here we can put a beaker 3. Okay, so with this filter paper, all the impurities are attached in the filter paper. It acts as a filter, and pure water, not pure water, okay, still it is not, it will not be pure, it will be cleaned only. So clean water will be stored in beaker number 3. After that, this water we can chlorinate by adding chlorine tablet or chlorine solution, okay, and after this, or we can just boil also, but in large scale water can't be boiled, so we can add chlorine. So after adding of chlorine, all the germs will be killed, so at last we can use that water, okay. So this was a simple explanation for treatment of polluted water.